90-Day Fiancé. Annie Suwan's latest health issues drive David Toborowsky to make emergency purchase after mysterious Thailand move. 90-Day Fiancé star Annie Suwan is facing more health issues day by day as she awaits the arrival of her first baby with David Toborowsky after mysteriously moving to Thailand. Annie is a 30-something 90-Day Fiancé cast member who was first seen in Season 5 with David, who was 24 years her senior. Annie and David's journey had quite a few bumps initially, owing to David's money woes and Annie's family's dowry demands. David's family, including his 3 grown children, took time to accept Annie. With her jovial and caring personality, Annie was able to win them over. David and Annie enjoy fan-favorite status in the franchise now. Their pillow talk appearances are most memorable, along with their off-screen social media antics. Annie is currently pregnant with her first baby with David. She flew to Thailand in late 2024 after announcing her pregnancy in June 2024 amidst having PCOS, which had partly led to her believing she'd never have babies. David recently posted a picture of Annie looking exhausted and lying down in a pink leopard-printed night dress. David wrote that the baby is kicking her boo good. David praised Annie for being a good trooper and revealed he'd bought her a new rocker recliner so she could get a little bit more comfortable. What Annie's health issues amid the final month of her pregnancy mean? Fans send Annie prayers for a safe delivery. Annie had started complaining about her bad back in the starting few months of her pregnancy. Annie is a first-time mom and may not have expected the challenges she was going to face ahead in her journey. When Annie realized she couldn't use her sewing machine, as she usually would when she wasn't carrying, David immediately bought her a belt that supported her back. Annie later revealed she had issues with her blood sugar, but she was able to bring it under control with a proper diet. She recently shared her struggles with heartburn on social media. Annie's now talking about the baby's increased kicking. It makes her feel like she's in for an early delivery. David keeps mentioning that her due date is March 24, 2025. Annie and David's followers, who have followed her journey from when they started looking for IVF centers in November 2023, are sending their love and good wishes to Annie. They want her to rest well so she and her baby can have a healthy delivery. Annie is currently in Pattaya, where she plans to welcome her daughter in a few weeks. Our take on David moving to Thailand despite Annie's poor health. Why David is refusing to tell fans when he will return to the US. Meanwhile, some 90-Day Fiancé fans are still confused about why Annie is in Thailand. They'd wonder if Annie's pregnancy would have been more comfortable had she been living in Scottsdale instead. David claims Annie is in Thailand because of her family. He refuses to tell them if they are going to live there after having the baby. David's response was a vague for now when he was asked by a curious well-wisher. 90-Day Fiancé's Julia Trepkina reaches huge milestone in US without Brandon Gibbs signs her newfound independence could change their dynamic. Julia Trepkina and Brandon Gibbs appear to be having difficulties in their relationship, as shown on 90-Day, The Last Resort, and they may encounter further challenges in the future. The couple debuted on the show in 2020 when Julia traveled from Russia to West Virginia to marry Brandon. Although they got married, Julia was worried about Brandon's controlling parents and their excessive interference in their relationship. Eventually, Julia and Brandon moved out of the farm and into their place. Julia expressed a desire to start a family, but Brandon suggested they wait before taking on such a significant responsibility. Despite being married for almost 5 years, Julia and Brandon are struggling with marital issues. They are currently featured in 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 2, where they discuss their disagreements about having a baby. In a recent episode, Julia also admitted to cheating on Brandon before coming to the United States, implying that their relationship isn't as perfect as it seems in their social media pictures. Brandon is finding it difficult to forgive Julia for cheating. The couple is scheduled to undergo counseling with Brandon's parents, Betty and Rob Gibbs, which may help address some of their problems. Julia Trepkina hits major milestone in US without Brandon. Julia's new business is seeing steady growth. Over the past 5 years, Julia has tried to find success in different career paths, such as comedy, fitness training, and modeling. Unfortunately, she didn't achieve significant success in any of these fields. However, she recently capitalized on her growing reality TV fame and launched her new business called Kingdom for Dogs, catering